Done. And yes, we're now doing no pre-stream mode. I had an emergency moment. Fucking hell, that draft every time. Hey, where's the emulator starting? That's why I wasn't starting. I forgot the stream avatars. Don't you worry. Boop. At least our emails are working. You can now spam these things. Oh crap, that doesn't work. Emulation is working, everything is working. Alrighty then. Blah 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 blah, fan translation. It's working. Just checking everything's working. Everything seems to be fine. The only person I haven't posted yet is the personal is the one place. Do that real quick. There we go. I have to contact a friend though, real quick. Give me a moment, guys. Where is he? I have to make sure some friends want to be sure that they get the notifications. Interesting. Yeah, he's on a line. Oh, yep. Oh well. Is everything coming through? Is all the audio levels clear? Yep. Kappa, another kappa. Yep. I think we are ready to go. You think guys are ready to go? I think we're ready to go. If you remember, put in the dumb bucket emote for how stupidly bad I started the stream. I'm gonna give it at least another minute so people can click the links and such. It's a pretty busy today. Okay, let's go. We were going to the courtyard. Yeah, that was it. That doesn't help, trust me. Go away. Depending on what we find here, the entire incident could become clear. However, there's nothing left here. Yesterday. Flashback lag. Is there one possibility? The well in the courtyard? Is it possible the body was dropped down from there? In other words, the body being dropped down the well and then moved to the workroom. Could only have been done during the show. We're done with this. Simon Keys. Was the body dropped down the well or not? It could be the decided clue that... Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged. So, pretty much a lot. It's not so pretty much unrelated things like the dog has been removed. Hey, there's a grain here. It was gonna die after all. They even put a lock on it. Lockpick is with the such things. Wanna see? Subsea, no need for you to show off. Come on, don't be like that. Whoa. What happened, Kay? The lock is broken, judging from the looks of it. Feels like it was broken some time ago. The lock was broken. This means anyone could have dropped down the body down this wall. According to Judge Courtney's reasoning, Mr. Keys murdered nightly in this courtyard, yeah. And then so he disposed of the body in the well. You think so? Did he really use the well to move the body? Ah, I know, let's get Missile to help us out again. He should be able to track the scent of the body. Good idea. Let me contact Detective Gumshoe. Beep. Yes, sir! Detective Gumshoe here. Detective, I have a favor to ask of you. I would like you to bring Missile to the prison courtyard. Sounds like you need the help of one of my 7 secret weapons again, huh, sir? Oh, Gummy. I thought Missile belonged to the police department. And also, I would like you to contact a witness. Please contact Regina Berry of the Berry Big Circus and bring her here. Roger that, sir. I'll bring them over in a flash. So, what should we do while we wait for Gummy? How about some hide and seek? What are you talking about, Kay? There's nowhere to hide here. I don't think that's the issue, okay? During times like this, isn't your time to shine? Oh, Dad! You want me to recreate the crime scene? Huh? How'd you do that? See for yourself. This is a little thief. Oh yes, you can do that. Whoa, what's that? Screen's floating in midair. What are you doing, Kay? I'm entering the information needed for the simulation. Mr. Shields, this little thief is a tool that can recreate a crime scene based on the information it is given. So we said to how the place was when we came here yesterday? Yes, I believe they were in the middle of taking down a set. We didn't pay enough attention to the well, so it's possible we have missed a clue. Leave it to me. I took a picture of the place too. There, and there. Data entry complete. Now let's set the projection to maximum output. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird takes a wing, one remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. What? What just happened? I recreated the courtyard from yesterday, based on the information I entered. This was a tool that previously led to Crossroad. This is the first run simulation to practice stealing things. But this is where we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past. Oh, but still recreation comes based on what information we have. I can't recreate what I don't have information for, and if my information is incorrect, the recreation could come out strange too. In this case, since Kay had a photo, there should be no problems. Now let's begin the investigation. Begin investigation of the past! It's a recreation, you can accept it just like you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. Yes, I know. First you should start with the well. Oh. Let's start checking out the well. There's some area around the well. It holds the key to the case. The wall behind the stage. That means only a few people would have had access to dump the body during the performance. This isn't looking good for Mr. Keys. There's some police here. You don't appear to be fully used to lift the bucket from the well. Where's my coke? Did I put it on the other side? Where did I put my coke? Never mind. It's a metal weight. It weighs... hard to see in this recreation, okay? Do you remember? Yeah, 50 kilograms. 33 pounds. We need that one for later, I guess. I don't know what such a is used for. It doesn't seem to be directly related to the circus. It's a hemp rope. It looks like the rope they used for tug of wars. I'm not going to play tug of war with you. I didn't even say anything yet! We know what you're thinking. There's a metal stake attached to the end of the rope. It used to be at the tent when you go camping. It does seem like they need this for the more fun. I don't know what it was used for. These things around the well. What were they used for? They don't seem to be related to the animal show. I agree. We should at least worry about it later. Simple. It was to hide things together. Okay, never mind. That's wrong. The stage where they put the animal show. I don't know what would come. I'm pretty sure the police would show up. Okay, no, that's not it. This crate. No, there are tires attached to it, so I guess it's a cart. Also, hello person is in the chat. I can see you lurking. Hi lurker. Have ya? This one's I like to ride one of these bad boys down the hill. No. Or maybe one of those office chairs with wheels. Doesn't that sound like fun? What is she talking about? Examine the chairs. These are used for the audience seat during the show. Holding up all these chairs must have been a chore. So. Don't tell me you've never tied up full and junk before. I've done. Yeah, okay, we knew this is the same as last time. Examine this. I wonder what used to lift the bucket from the well. We found. Examine the pool of water. This pond is where the warden Rose keeps her pet alligator. Yes, Roy, but this is the second game. Ace Attorney Investigations 2. This is a fan translation. Which... So the first case already have, this is the second case, so spoilers. But pretty much we're trying to find out who killed this guy, who was the murderer of the last case. He was killed. In the this is Raymond Shields, which is the defense attorney that Edgeworth's dad worked with. This guy tried to escape so far. This is an annoying court who's a bitch. This is some newbie prosecutor who's an idiot. This is the guy who's being suspected of the case, but we don't believe he did it. Patricia Rowland, the thing. Frank saw it, we know this guy. Sergeant Dogen, who is apparently the assassin, but he did not do it apparently. We came across Lang. Regina Berry, if you played Ace Attorney, you know who she is. She's supposed to be the witness, so we're gonna get her in a moment. And that's it. Guess those fish bones remains unelected. I don't think an alligator would leave such clean bones. Girl, these are good places. I don't know if you feel a little bit jealous. What was the elephant's name again? Start the show along with reaching the tiger. Okay. Ah, that's right. That's an easy answer. Maybe they couldn't think of a good name, so they gave her a name that's easy to remember. That's a terrible thing to say about a steak. That's all the information we can gather for now. Oh, that was it. I just had to check the elephant. I guess you're that little thief. Alright. Return to normal. Investigation complete. That was easy. Well, that was easy. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Hey, Gummy. Hey, Regina. Hey, speak of the Gummy. Take the gumshoe. That was quick. You could have been here for too long, sir. Thanks for coming along too, Regina. No problem. It sounded like fun, so I skipped practice to come here. Always the same airhead. Thank you for your cooperation. First, detective, let's have Missile do some tracking. Oh yeah, Missile's here. Hey, Missile, over here, pal. What's eating you, pal? I said over here. What's the matter? It looks like he's scared of something, sir. Is the alligator? Ah, alligator! I guess he's scared of the alligator, sir. Yeah, Missile! You know, Ace Attorney 1, the dog? Actually, this is the Ace Attorney 1 dog. In Ace Attorney 1, you had 3 options to use. A fishing rod, a metal detector, and Missile. You had to use all 3 to continue the case. They came back here. You had the metal detector, you had the fishing rod, and Missile. And Missile is back here. Good grief. Looks like Missile won't be much of help to us. So what should we do, Miles? We can use that berry for help. What is it? What is it? Is there something I can do? Same developer. Same developer. Missile. The fact it's made Missile is not a coincidence. He admitted he has a dog named Missile. You want me to teach Ali a trick? Actually, she probably could. No, I just need you to tell me about the condition of the courtyard during the show. Looks like my time to shine again. Yes, if you please. There we go again. Alright, that should do it. I'm starting recreation now. And now we go into the scene of the crime. Recreation complete. This time you can see how the courtyard was during the animal show. It should be around the time that the body was dropped down the well. Wow, cool! It's just like magic! I knew she would like it. It's not magic. I just recreated the scene based on the information you gave us. See? Look over there. We don't know anything about the well status. The back area stage is missing. Well, Regina didn't help with the preparation, so he doesn't really know how it was set up. I get it. You can't recreate what you don't have information for. I'm sorry, it's because Simon took care of setting everything up. Don't worry yourself, none. Regina Pie, Miles is the one at fault here. Why me? Research for. I've recreated the show in progress. You can also change it to how it was earlier when it was being taken down. Blue Raven has got the deluxe charge. Thanks for the deluxe charge. And bombs away. Well, well, well. Thank you for the well. Also, you have the dumb bucket emote. Holy shit, that's a lot of bombs. I forgot that a lot of bombs drop when that happens. But no, just type. You now have the dumb bucket emote. Have fun with it. You can freely switch between the 2 different states. Just recreation, select Little Thief on the bottom screen. Now let's begin the investigation. I don't think it can change yet. Excuse me, I'm shoving you! Okay, what's in the cart? Oh, this crate was empty in the recreation earlier. That's right. It was also empty in the picture I took. Oh, I'm sorry. That information is wrong. What do you mean? This crate contains Astique's food. In the morning of the day of the show, all the apples were gone. totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry. Missing apples, huh? I should make a note of it. Well, that's already one thing. Yay! There's a bucket emote on my chat. A love story between an elephant and a tiger. I really wanted to see that. I also want to see Simon in action. Simon is really amazing. Especially the part where he gets blown away. Blown away. That's the scene in question. That's why the pulley was there. It was to pull Simon up. Make the exit. This piece from stage. That's what we need to know. Do you know how long he was gone from the stage? Let me think. About 15 minutes or so. It's just as Judge Courtney said. But isn't it dangerous to be blown away by an elephant? It's alright. I think he's very gentle. That's not what we were worried about here. During the first few practices, he was having trouble getting blown away. Then all of a sudden, he was able to be sent flying beautifully. He might be using some sort of device, but it's amazing. A device? Do you know anything about it? I have no idea. Simon handled it by himself. That's it. That's what I needed to know. Simon Stunt. It's for Simon Stunt. That's the only connection. There it is. Mr. Keys uses a device for his stunt. Maybe the tools around the well are connected to this? Okay, I'd like you to recheck the tools lying around the well yesterday. Can you change the recreation to after the show scene? Roger. The tools lying around the well. Could that be part of his device? It seems very likely. I wonder if it's possible to recreate the device. If you ask Mr. Keys, he should be able to tell you how the device was put together. Alright, I'll go ask him. And we're not gonna get told how because he's in the custody. Mr. Edgeworth, I asked him about it. And did you find out how the device works? Yeah. He used a rope to hang some weights on the well's pulley. And it was suspended and the weights were suspended inside the well. Then he ran the rope through two more pulleys, so... Yeah, there it is. To send him flying. Pulling on their own. To prevent it from happening, he used the stopper. Miss Gray didn't know anything about that well. That means Mr. Keys removed the stopper by himself? Correct. That's why the second rope was needed. The rope was attached to the stopper. He pulled... Clever! He's a clever guy. Even have to admit that. I'm definitely going to steal this idea. If you guys want to do something like this, don't waste your time. Circus actually require extensive training. Even if you steal the device, it won't do you any good. Then I'll train as well. Before you start training, could you first update the recreation? Okay, yeah. You want me to yeah. They're using the performance. First, let's return to during the show scene. Okay. Whoop. That's actually clever of him. I have to admit, he's a clever guy. Wait, why is the weight still there? During his performance. Indeed, he would have to drop enough weight to exceed his own body weight in order to provide that much strength needed to... Yeah, okay. I know what to do next now. Simon must have practiced a lot for this. Dedicated guy. I'm not gonna examine it yet. those two are connected. Huh? Isn't this strange? What's wrong, pal? Haven't you noticed, detective? What is strange about the way it is? The weight. It's not heavy enough. Yeah! It's only 15 kilograms. That's not heavy enough. In order to pull up Mr. Key's body weight. Yeah. You're right, sir. But why did the rest of the weight disappear too? Looks like it's time for me to use my secret weapon, sir. If necessary, I'll let the detective know. Let's examine that device from close for a moment. Get as much information. So he used the stopper, but he didn't use the weight. The only thing I can think of is if Knightley was on the end of the rope. What's the straps are doing here? The sheet. It's the same as the one from the workroom. It's Knightley. Knightley was a counterweight. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth? Are you deep in thought? I always feel like she's stealing my thoughts. So, we know this is not used. Your chest. Is that so? I don't feel anything at all. Aw, that's too bad. Your chest. And I do everything in my power to stop you. Let's examine the pulley. Rubber pulley, that's how it should be. A rubber pulley. A thief and a treasure. It's the perfect match! Objection! A thief and handcuffs are a perfect match. I think he used the apples in a tarp. But I think I need to gather some more evidence before I do that. Whimper! As you can see, he's totally scared, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, you've got that look on your face like you want to use my secret weapon, sir. This didn't move, but I've got my fishing rod ready to go. Where are the weights? We can use that. Detective Gumshoe! See? That's how I had a feeling I had to do that. If that wasn't it, I would be lost, by the way. I would have said like, that's not it? I would have been like, oh god. Is it the apples? 746, sir. Yes, sir. I was hoping for the metal detector. I don't get many choices. Don't get many chances to use this one. Begin search. Let me go about to use the metal detector. Oh, it's an actual mechanic I have to use. Cool. And this meter. I'll let you know how close you're. Let you close. You're closer to the metal object. Let's examine the spot, sir. It's just the metal fans. That's basically how you search for metal objects. Yeah, there's a reaction here too, sir. I had a feeling. Let's check it out, huh? I found these in the lumps of grass here. These are ways used for the hoisting device. Are these intentionally hidden? Uh-oh. That should be enough! That many ways would be enough to lift Simon. So the other ways were used in the device. Why were they hidden over here, though? That's it? I'm really earning my keep today, aren't I, sir? Yeek! Ah, the alligator! That scared me, pal. Huh? What's the matter, detective? It looks like the metal detective is reacting to this alligator. Really? Why? No reacting to the weight. It's a different reaction, sir. It's definitely coming from the. Oh. What are you laughing at, Kay? Looks like it's scared of us. I don't think so, Kay. Huh? If anything, I think I'm looking a little under the weather. The alligator is sick? She didn't eat any of the food that the warden gave her yesterday. I think she might be eating something bad. She ate something metal! Oh. She may eat of the one weight. I doubt even an alligator could eat. Yeah, I think so as well. I know an alligator could eat it, but they won't eat that. What kind of metal to be reacting to? Why were these weights hidden? You have to show scene again. So the alligator ate something metal. What would it be? Spawn for it's great. No. Yeah, okay, here it is. We're missing a pulley! We're missing a pulley! There were 3 pulleys. Never mind, I remembered. One of the pulleys on the freaking well. It's part of the footage used during the show. He had 2 ropes. Eureka! Eureka! This recreation and the device we saw earlier. There's a major discrepancy. One of the ropes is missing. You're right. Without the device won't work. I wonder what happened to it. Yeah. Where did the missing rope disappear to? The rope was used to tie up. If it was used to tie up the victim, then Simon could have not committed the crime. Can it be? Yes, it could be the other piece of the rope that was used here. Does that mean this rope was attached to the weight? However, the weight was not. However, the weight was not one of these metal weights. Knightley's dead body, yeah. But that puts Simon in a bad spot. I don't like that I have to take this route, but I think it's the only way. It's the way for but Knightley is not. Is Knightley heavier than him? Can't say. But that means he was dead before the show started. His body and the rope broke down. This is to suspend him inside the wall. We're hidden. But the other, why would you replace the weight with nightly if that's the mistake? That's the mistake. Why would Simon hide the weights if he's the only one you're gonna use the device? Nobody else knows about the device except Simon. So him hiding the weights would make no sense. He could just keep the weights aside and then throw nightly. But because the weights are hidden, it means nightly. It means Simon never knew that Nightly's body was dangling there. That's the framing device. We found the framing device. Kamal, wasn't Nightly's boy stabbed in the neck with a murder weapon? If he was suspended in the well, would it be brought at the bottom of the well? I was also aware of that. That's why they used this item. The dark! The bloodstained sheet. The sheet we found near the body. I see. It looks like all the pieces are starting to come together, eh? But this means that the body definitely came from the well. If that's the case, wouldn't that mean Simon is the killer? No, that's not necessarily the case. Yeah, but yesterday Judge Courtney said if Mr. Keys was the killer, would he have needed to set up such an elaborate device? I guess you have a point. Mr. Keys was only responsible for dropping the body during the show. In other words, it doesn't matter where the real killer was or what they were doing during the show. Until now, this place was the doubt we did for people who did not watch the Animal Show. It's true. You also mentioned the killer's true intent was to make us think the murder occurred during the show. In other words, the device used was to create a false alibi. Anyone can be the killer now. Miss Berry, do you know when this device was used was set up? Well, let me think. The day before the show, I think it was at night. 9 p.m. Afterwards. Don't you know about the device? No, even he... Yeah, he's blind. He has no idea how... He can't know how much weight it is. It would be too much effort. Yeah. How would a blind person use this device? He'd have to feel every aspect of it. You can't teach a dog to suspend a body. Yeah, the dog does everything for him. There is no and Dojin is not strong enough to pick up a body himself, or at least that's the guess. So it has to be someone else. In other words, Dojin is not the killer. Also, notice that my expert is not in the right position. Let's go with logic. I just had an epiphany, sir. The killer is Eureka, the Invisible Man. Oh. Somehow the killer brought in the murder weapon and moved the body and nobody noticed. If the Invisible Man was a killer, it would explain how it all was possible. Detective, you can't be serious about that. I'm not totally sure, but it'd be neat if it was true. Sorry, tomorrow you're pairing up with the best thing. No way, sir! Not that goofy person. You'd be the perfect match for this goofy detective. Like the warden's office. Yeah. Or why don't they just put it into the zoo already? Yeah, what's up? Change feet. Shit. These will line up in orderly fashion. I guess there were a few empty. Oh god, it's another gag. I'll remain all seeing. Now listen to the song of the real modern day Robin Hood. Don't tell me you actually sang that song. Of course, this song rocks. I'm surprised she actually made it to the finals. Did she steal second place? No, she didn't steal first place. She must have gotten a fair share. Okay. Using an SD. Yeah, is performing on stage right now, so the cage center. What do you mean how? The entrance here is human size. This fence is electrified. Don't think an elephant will be able to just turn off the electricity. I'm gonna escape while the elephant was entering. Now she came in. Just replies and thought. She seems to be enjoying her little brain teaser. I should have let her be. Right, we already have that information. Okay, what's that? The apples in the crate were probably eaten by a steak. But it's strange. I remember leaving the crate out of reach of a steak. No, let me see. Are you certain? Yes. The crate was still full of apples on the night before the show. For the wins. Belong in the DD category. Oh, fucking hell, it didn't update that. Thank you! Thanks, Shadar! Apparently they didn't update. I did change it. It didn't update that. My bad. I knew something was off. Thanks, Shadar! Present by person. Position was already changed and the apples were all eaten. That's fine, thank you. I did just do that. I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to do that because I thought I need more information, but okay, there. That's it, that's the last connection. The card was moved the night before the show. The body was also switched the night before the show. It's a coincidence. And never mind, the question now becomes, why was the card moved? Used to be in Open that door. Alrighty, let's hurry and... The door's locked. Let's ask the guard. Hey, Mr. Guard! Yes, what is it? That was fast. Yeah, thanks, Shadar. Sometimes that kind of weird shit happens. Apparently, it didn't update properly. But thanks for the update. Good eye. I appreciate it. Also, Moon, you're allowed to spam the bucket icon for that. That I'm a dumb bucket. That I didn't double check that. The warden's in charge of it. I'll get it from her right away. The warden is in charge of the keys here? With the warden's permission, the door can't be opened. So the door only... This is the breaker room, huh? Here's the breaker room. Where's the break room? Going to show the power to something. The script had a 3-hour gap. I see. What's this? That's suspicious. And now it looks more like the warden is behind all of this. Because only the warden has access to that room. Or has permission to the room. So the warden is indeed complicit to what's happening here. If that's the case. Shoot the breaker. Couldn't be. It's the warden! I'm almost 100% certain. That or the warden knows who it is. That's it either is the warden or it is someone who the warden knows is keeping the lips shut about. Hmm? Oh, what do you two want? I'm first in the scene as always. Good morning, Mr. The Best Day. What? You? How did you get here before me? Greetings, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I see you have arrived early. Maybe it was you who were late, Judge Courtney. I have many matters of which you require my attention. I have no time to waste. Unlike a certain prosecutor was taken on stage. Oh, my apologies. Shut up, bitch. I had forgotten that you were assisting the defense attorney. Oh my. An assistant can never be the best. You've fallen like the rest. You just say whatever you like, don't you? Let's begin our examination of the courtyard, Sebastian. Alright, Alright, I call the men over. Hold it! Hold it. That would be unnecessary. What? You've already finished the investigation of the courtyard. You've been bested. Bested? Me? Just Courtney? Your reasoning from yesterday? Watch me shatter it to pieces. Oh, here we go again. I would advise you to choose your words more carefully. Have you forgotten that the fate of your badge rests in my hand? I've had enough of such coercion. Can't you think of some other way to threaten that does not involve my badge? Overruled! Overruled! Despite my repeated warnings, you showed no signs of reflection. It seems I must remind you once more. The prosecution investigation cannot leave someone such as yourself unchecked. Objection! Objection. Neither can the failure that my badge nor the action of the committee will impede my progress. Proving Mr. Key's innocence. That is all that concerns me. Your words are like those of a defense attorney. If you're willing to go that far, then I will show you no leniency. In the name of the— Shut the fuck up! I shall turn your words against you. And at that moment, you will forfeit the title of prosecutor. You shall regret this. Bitch. Okay, Judge Courtney's reading the things. Remember, this is a judge, and as you can see, she believes she's the holy shit of judges. I hate her. Sherman recently moved the day before. Since Miss Oba did not see the body when he passed through the tunnel, he could have only been dropped down the well during the show. Generally, could see the performance and act as a suspect. Naturally, you have evidence to support your reasoning. Of course she does! Who do you think she is? Earlier, I received the official autopsy report. Babysitting that kid must be difficult. The time of death was the night before the body was discovered. In other words, the day before the show. Because death remains unchanged, a stab wound 4 inches deep. So, that actually disproves her thing. Simon Keats was not present on the stage for a period of 15 minutes. There was sufficient to drop the body down the well. She has not investigated the courtyard yet. That means... It seems there's a hole in your argument. You seem quite confident. Can you present evidence to support your claim? Of course I can, and I will. Okay, here we go. Don't care. Just for the tunnel. Okay, no, it's too early. I know! Is that was... I thought it was that.
Hold it!
Guess I gotta press for a moment. The body was dropped down the well during the show. I'd like to hear your reasoning for that. So now the escape from his cell with the key. Mr. Albert passed through the tunnel. He did not come across the body. Not at all. So why you believe the body was dropped during the show? Yeah, that's true. She is correct in that. I'm gonna have to press this. Yeah, they're watching. Even the prisoners who did not see it survived the device. Oh, okay. How about the guard? There isn't much to all test. What is it? Done it. Has it been a criminal? This crime has not thoroughly examined. Okay. Which, I'm not really sure what they want me to do. I know the story.
Objection!
This is what I had to present. It was a DAP statement. Okay. Thank you for the dumb bucket emotes, Moon. For the future, Gurney, your argument doesn't hold any water, just like the well. There was a device set up around the well. What is the device of which you speak? Are you aware of the stun Miss Pool was blown up during the show? I've heard of it. It would have been right before you exited the stage. You tied him like blood and the other end, so that's the whole pulley thing we're going through. He was able to perform the stun by dropping these weights down the well. Objection! Wouldn't you spend the whole place spinning up in midair?
Hold it!
Hold it. That's why you had to stop her to do the way end. Stop her by pulling another rope. If isn't that switch with the body. This was done by the real killer in order to shift suspicion away from them. Judging from the time of death, the murder was carried out in the early morning of the show. The true criminal had until the time the show started to set up the device.
Objection!
Objection! But didn't Simon Keys make that thing? Also, and since he was also the one set up, he is the best suspect! Don't you agree?
Objection!
No, I don't agree. If Mr. Keys were the murderer, he would have not needed to do that. Miss Barry? Yes? Was there anyone else who knew about the device he set up? Well, let me see. Since we had to get everything about our show approved by the people here at the prison, I'd say there were others who knew about it. There you have it.
Overruled!
Overruled! I see. You have indeed performed a thorough investigation. Which is why I'm even further perplexed. Why don't you use your efforts for justice? My actions are not just. Who made that decision? You cannot understand even that. Even now, providing support to the defense despite being a prosecutor? It is quite unnatural. That goes against the rule. This goes against the rules. I'm merely choosing to do whatever I think is right at this particular time. I drive down the road I've chosen. Your comprehension does not matter in the least. However, if anyone intends to interfere, I will show no mercy. Perhaps this is the calling from the goddess of... Oh, shut the fuck up. If you intend to rebel against her divine will, shut up about her divine will. And here we go again. I will have no choice but to hand down my verdict. Pay heed to my words. I have one more reason to suspect Simon Keys of murder. Judges are supposed to be impartial! You're not impartial! You're a terrible judge! Okay, here we go. Came from the courtyard. Brought here from the detention center. Only Simon Keys could have provided such an opportunity. Yeah, that still remains. That's the thing you haven't yet to prove. She's still right on that part. Guess so. Oh, that does seem pretty suspicious. Must be the kind. Yeah, I was assisting in escape. Am I wrong? I suppose I must refute her theory with evidence. Yeah. Here's the thing. I need to know how he got in there. Go to the breaker room? No, this is it. Yeah, I was right. I was thinking. The cameras were turned off for 3 hours. That's another opening. Mr. Keith wasn't the only one who had the opportunity. Who else could have had the opportunity? The timestamp on the security camera is off by 3 hours. This means there was a 3-hour gap in the time. During that time, anyone could have done it. If that were the case, then the murderer would have created the gap in time intentionally. It would have not been a simple camera failure. Are you saying that it's possible? It's possible if you had access to this. The circuit breaker.
Take that!
In this courtyard we found the circuit breaker for the security cameras. And it was possible to access the breaker room both before and after the murder. What? Unfortunately, it appears that you have fallen short of your intentions. Mr. Edward hasn't fallen short of anything. So, can you explain how the murderer obtained the keys to the breaker room? Oh yeah, that's right. It was locked, wasn't it? The warden hangs on to the key, right? The breaker room has great importance, even in a prison. There's no one who could have obtained the key so easily.
Objection!
Well, I can think of someone. What did you say? This person, the murderer, was able to get the key. They didn't even need to steal it. Objection! It can't be anyone like that. Besides, the breaker to the electrified fence is in that room too. Only one person could have done this. I didn't want to believe it myself, but I have to trust my logic is sound. Here we go! You and I are thinking exactly the same. It's her!
Take that!
It has to be the warden. The murderer is... Bark. Warden Roland. Oh my, what an energetic little puppy. That's because this dog is extremely fond of sweets. It seems to detect a sweet scent on you. No heavens no, I'm not even wearing perfume or anything of the sort. What dog is the sweet scent of death? How poetic! She touched the body! She has the smell of him! She has his smell of him! Oh, that's what I think. What? The warden is the murderer? Mr. Edward, are you serious about your statement? Oh, how amusing. The very thought of a warden committing murder. It sounds like something out of a mystery novel. Precisely, your reasoning is in contempt. Nothing of the sort. I did not want to believe it myself, but... based on the evidence, I have no choice but to believe it. This evidence proves that the warden was the murderer. Again, it's the breaker room.
Take that!
Just because of that's so cruel. What? No. Oh, that was it. They want me to say that the body smelled sweet.
Take that!
That's the one they want me to do. The smell gave you away. As you can plainly see, someone has taken notice. This police dog, he tracked the sweet smell that came from the body. And right now, he's telling us the same smell is also on the road. What a cruel one to accuse me of murder based on something like that. Yeah, it's... No, I was gonna say break a room, but whatever, they want me to do this. That's Missile Smile! It appears that Judge Courtney has reached the same conclusion as I have. Mr. Edgeworth, this couldn't have been just a coincidence, could it? The key to the breaker room in the same center on the body? If there were only one, it could have been seen as such. It appears we have reached a conclusion. We should now listen to what the warden has to say. Oh, she's on our side now. Until we do, we cannot close this case. Oh my goodness, everyone with such scary faces. I'm the one who could have been the murderer? That just cannot be. I don't know her fucking reasoning behind it yet. Every evidence points to her, but I have no motive. And I have no reason why. What if it Christine, darling? I've committed that taking place inside the holding cell. What if it taken inside the holding cell? But I couldn't have moved the body. I never went into the prison. I was stuck in my office. That's possible. She doesn't have to take that route. You cannot be the killer. I mean, it's clear. She doesn't have to take the route through the prison. And he wasn't in the holding cell. You think I'm lying? Why don't you check for the record? I have to press her. Something's not right. In the holding cell? No, it was in the detention center. The murder occurred inside the cell. How can you be so certain about that? Well, everywhere else would be under surveillance, right? And the victim's blood was found here too. It's actually from elbow when he struck, but I don't think it's necessary to inform her of this fact. That doesn't improve it. You do know that. I see no contradiction in assuming the crime scene was at the detention center. She never went into prison, but she was inside. It was inside the detention center. Do you have proof of this? My mind. Can't you wait for me to finish? Hold it! This I was stuck in my office. You were inside your office the whole time. Straight ahead. Nope. Nothing at all. Could you do something? I'm not too good at tidying up. Yeah, same thing. Even lost track of an important piece of evidence. How could you even make such a grave error? Didn't even notice it for an entire year. So she says I could have lost the key. In other words, I couldn't have gone to the prison even if I wanted to.
Hold it!
In the prison from the entrance. There was another route. Oh my, are you suggesting something like a secret passage? I don't know if anything like that exists. This is an altered route. Entrance nor secrets. She went through the fence.
Take that!
The barbed wire fence? To your office first, which leads directly to the... Yeah, see? That's what I suspect. Pass through the barbed wire fence. The prison without passing through the entrance of the tunnel. War tunnel. Okay. I I wonder what everyone was saying. Haven't you noticed? There's a high... You're the fucking warden! Please! Yeah, obviously she couldn't have passed through it like that. Could have been switched off at the breaker room. Or at the key. Overruled! Most of the music, however, the breaker room is located on the prison side of the courtyard. How would the warden have access to this from the detention center? That is true! Ah, quite right. That's you there, Mr. Edgeworth. That's... The alligator ate the keys! The alligator ate the keys! She's gonna say I don't have the keys. They're not in my office. The alligator ate the keys! Watch! The alligator ate the breaker room keys. The prison entrance. It would not be possible for her to turn off the fence's breaker. But what was the other one who had access? Don't let this face you, Miles. But if I don't have a solution for this, she'll get away. Now, Uncle Ray never said, don't think, you know. It's not good to be so stubborn about it. That's all. No matter how you think about it, Warden Roland couldn't have done this alone. Hmm? Accomplice!
Objection!
Possibility. Objection. I'm not amused. Interrupting my judgment only to be silent. Without thinking, I just blurt out objection. I have to answer. I won't let this end here. My reasoning? It's not over yet. How did she use the break room without leaving the detention center? It's perfectly possible with this method. She had an accomplice. For one person. But what if there were two? Exactly. As I expected from you, Miles. Yes. You had an accomplice on the prison side. Enough. I'm disappointed in you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. What's that, pal? You're making fun of Mr. Edgeworth? The inmates at this prison all wear bracelets. Were they go anywhere to please, they will set off an alarm. Ah! Saw it is an accomplice! Guards who are under constant scrutiny. So why didn't anyone notice that? Albert, yes! You could not have used the breaker, but it's still possible that a... No way! He used an animal! Excluding inmates and the guards, just what kind of person would you say it was? You can't exclude the inmates and guards just yet. There was only one person. Saw bracelets. That is, it looks like a bracelet worn by prisoners. This belongs by a certain model inmate, and it's broken. What? Just who on earth does this belong to? Frank saw it, helped her. For special, so Frank saw it. The warden's favorite inmate. Favorite inmate. There it is. That's the accomplice. Oh my God, Frank saw it again. Commits murder. This guy is really a scumbag. Oh, she's sweating. She's sweating. Did you think it's strange? He managed to keep this hidden while he moved around freely in his daily prison life. Golly, when you think about it, it shouldn't be impossible. Ooh. I'd hazard a guess that this was because it was a special case. Just like Sir Dojin in the special stuff. She's giving special treatment. Saw it strikes again. Yep, I saw it coming. Overruled. The prosecutor's name is merely conjecture. You can find out by simply asking Saw It himself. I firmly believe that Mr. Saw It and Mr. Roland were partners in crime, due to their collaboration and other route surfaces. The real route by which Knightley's body was moved to the prison. There were two obstacles that needed to be dealt with. The security cameras in Knightley's cell, and the electric fence in the courtyard. Both of these problems could have been solved with a single stroke, by having Saw It swing off the breakers in the breaker room. Mr. Edgeworth, could you wait one moment? Do you still intend to deny it, Warden Roland? I give in. I confess. Warden Roland? No, this cannot be! Yes, it's just as he says. Frank Saw and I were partners in crime. No way! She's gonna say Saw did it! Well done, Miles. At last, we've reached the real culprit cornered. Like Mr. Edgeworth said, Frankly operated the breaker. But we were not responsible for Knightley's murder. I knew it. He's gonna try. What? Warden Roland, whatever do you mean? Judge Courtney, would the gods of law hear my confession? The gods of law is merciful. Yeah, fuck you. I was being threatened. That's why I had no choice but to do as I was told. Who was threatening you? She's spinning in a doujin now. Doujin? It's been going on since that man came to prison. I will never forget that day. Buffaloni suddenly said to me, I have many dogs outside the prison. Dogs? Loyal dogs who obey my every command. And as soon as we heard what Doujin referred to, were not real dogs, but his human henchmen. And that's not all he said. You better watch how you treat me. If you don't want you and your family to become dog food. Yeah, I believe he would say that. I had no choice. I gave him a special cell, gave him anything he desired. Anything he desired. You don't mean the supplier. That's right. Anything he ordered, I would deliver to him. An underground dealership. She is the supplier! I was the one who won over Frankie. It was simple, I just offered him special privileges within the prison. And these underground dealings? Once a week in the middle of the night, Frankie would shut off 2 of the breakers, so I could move from my office to the courtyard without being seen by a security camera. I would go past the fence and drop the goods down the well near the prison. There's perfume over it. Turn them to be of the sweet scent. What's the signal for Doujin? She tried to pin Doujin. That's why Doujin is pissed. Said, is he carrying the good? Oh, and that's why Doujin was confused why did he get a body. And that's why the tunnel was there. In the prison, mealtime, exercise time. It's easy to know when he's away from the cell. And since little Rocky is afraid of Doujin's dog, you didn't have to worry about him making noise. During the full knowledge of Ines working, she made the deliveries herself. This would have ensured there were no slip-ups. Turned the breakers back on early in the morning, and the delivery was complete. It's a great deal. The gods of law accept your opinion confession. As a word of the prison, how could I have done such a foolish thing? You know, this was almost delivery day. It was also delivered. It seems Frankie was working the breaks as usual. But that day, I had nothing to send, so I did not go to the court hotel. Why was the smell on him then? It doesn't make sense. He had no reason to go to courtyard, but how did he get the smell? Why is the smell on her? That's why the smell was on the chocolate. The smell was on the chocolate because she sprayed it. Also, I've been helping them, but interrogating him personally in my office. But no matter how much evidence we have on him, we can't get a single one out of him. He kept on interrogating him. Yes, it was to find his henchman. Oh, look at her, she's creepy. I borrowed all the evidence from the police and carried out the interrogation myself. I kept an eye on all his action and examined all of his mail. Mail, like his correspondence chest. We found the motive. She killed Knightley because she thought Knightley was an accomplice inside the detention center to kill her. That's the motive. She killed him because she was scared of him. And because the key was missing, she thought that he would break out at any moment and kill her. All the pieces make sense now. This is how the case goes. But I could not uncover the true identity of his henchman. This fear. Something. And the reason she sprayed the body is a way of saying, like, I know who your accomplices are. The reason she said Knightley with the evidence and killing him, said, like, I found your henchman. You're fucked. That was that's it. We know all the cogs. Security Edgeworth, you were listening, right? I'd say this confession clears the warrant of all suspicion. Is it really necessary to press her further? Is it necessary to press her any further? Press further. Judge Courtney, my questioning isn't over yet. I'm sure the goddess of law isn't satisfied yet either. You mean to badger this woman further? Even if she was to threaten my Dojin, this does not prove why she was not the culprit in this case. She was able to use the supply route to transport Knightley's body. Do you have any evidence to support this? The body gave up a sweet scent. The scent of perfume that was used to signify delivery. Can you explain this fact? Oh, of course. Since I have made so many deliveries, the scent would have lingered around the well. And the body would have moved through the well, the scent would have been transferred to it. No. Albert also testified to this fact. That's it, for some reason gave up okay, fine. Don't know what it was, but it smelled sweet like candy. Okay, that's a dead end. Defense rest, I see. In that case, court is adjourned. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything we can do? What should I do? Is this as far as I can go? It's over already? Yes, Sebastian, it is. And now, court is officially adjourned. Shields. Who was that? I knew it, it's Shield. It's not nice of you to adjourn things like that, Courtney Pie. Mr. Shield! Are you objecting to the court adjourn? Of course not! I ain't got no objection or anything. Go ahead and adjourn the court. Do whatever you like. Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Shield? Whoa there, calm down, Kay. I want some chocolate. Is this a joke? You have to excuse me, it's just one tiny request to make. As Simon Keyes' attorney. That's right, you're the defense attorney in charge of this case, aren't you? Exactly. Did you all forget? That's so mean! Well, you just left everything to Mr. Edgeworth and didn't do anything at all. Yes, that's right. That's why I thought I'd do my job a bit. Do your job? That hardly sounds like you at all. It's to prepare for the case. I'd like to ask her a few questions. Surely you jest! What more would you expect from her? Well, Miss Warden, I'd like to hear your thoughts on the culprit. My thoughts? Uncle Ray believes that Simon is not the culprit. It seems that Miss Warden also suspects someone other than Simon. I'd like to hear you out. Oh! Mr. Edgeworth, what's Mr. Shield up to? He's trying to lure the Warden into testifying. Why was the supply route used to transport the money? I'd say to pit the crime on Dojin. I see. If he committed a murder here, he would have been transferred to another prison. One with tighter security. And it would get a bit of a troublemaker. Exactly. She wouldn't pass up a chance like that. Hold on a sec. Culprit besides Simon? Well, what do you mean? Simon was supposed to be... Exactly. So wouldn't it be better if the boss they also listened to what she has to say? Amazing, Mr. Shield! You managed to drag the best, Mr. the Best into it! Warden Roland, is this acceptable? Oh, you. It's fine. It's fine. You understand a woman's heart. Thank you, mademoiselle. Actually, I've thought this over. I'd like to tell you my thoughts. You'll just let me speak, won't you, Justine, darling? Of course. You may speak. Hey, Fee and blah blah! Welcome to the stream! Mr. Shields! Awesome! Phew! That was a close shave. Thank you, Mr. Shields. No. I'm still leaving the rest to you. Remember what I said? A defense attorney never gives up. Never gives up. The fate of her client rests upon your shoulder, after all. The big old governor didn't put it into practice. Now then, Mr. Miles, it's your turn to show you'll never give up. Right. Hold on, will you listen to my story? Let's see. Who does she believe it is? My story. Okay. I knew it. See, the reason she doesn't want it to have be pinned on Simon is because that everything she would have done would have been for naught. She's trying to pin it on Dojin so she can get rid of Dojin. I have no idea what transpired between Dojin and the victim. Yeah, this is lying coldly, I believe. In any case, he was the one who stabbed the victim to death. He probably had the dog dispose of the body. I already know what I'm gonna do. I have to present the device. Yeah? That is how you'd go about saying it, isn't it? It would have not happened. That's why I want to clear up his regrets. Warden Roland. How considerate! No, it's her motive. Her motive is to get rid of Dojin. Oh boy, is this really what Knightley feels? I already know what to say. No, it's not. We've already confirmed that this device is inoperable by a dog. True that Detective Bad was in the first Age of Versus race, right? I was like, yeah, Lang. Lang is also in here. His theme also plays when he's around. Oh, okay, that's not it. I guess I can't. No, I didn't mean. Did she lie? Run, Miles, run! Ouch! Okay. You live in danger. I should withdraw for now. He probably had the dog dispose of the body. It has to be this statement. Put the body into the well. I'll just black me. I'll tell you. He has henchmen outside of these walls. Of course not. They would have been caught by the security gate. Wasn't in the supply. He had dogs within the prison too. Tell me the names of these so-called dogs. God, this is dead end. In any case, it's still possible. It still must be. Please try to consider it. Good question. I'm gonna press everything at the moment. I have no idea what to... She's very confident of that. How can you be so sure? The children of this home are a good bit of... Yeah, okay. Believe in yourself, believe in your friends, and believe in me and my guard. And the guard. Okay, she's just gonna say... Quite an emotional reason. Makes sense coming from someone like her. Let's get from something like that. No idea what transpired between those. They were we know that they corresponded. Knightley was being held in Dojin in the prison. They couldn't make any contact. Don't you think that would prevent the trouble? The prison is quite confined, right? There were many ways for them to meet. It was mere days before he even was sentenced to it. Surely there were many ways of meeting good. What could Knightley have done to displease him? For example, you don't have to take it so seriously. What is this? That piercing gaze. Edward, stay focused. Set the flesh wound. Right. Is this some sort of psychological warfare? Hold it! Why Why is that? I'd like to hear your thoughts about the circumstances surrounding the murder. During his booking, the victim had some kind of injury to the neck. I can write it, I remember saying something like that. Booking. Okay, yeah, he was locked because we knew he couldn't turn his face. Know a lot about that. I only know a little. In any case, he would have been an easy target for Doji. Perhaps he used the chisel and hit him in the chessboard? How did she know about that? You made a chance to scream. I see. Your opinion will be very valuable. That's it! Aw, you're making me blush. You're so cute! I'm just kidding. I'll continue. Something ain't right here. How did she know there's a chisel in there? I think I did the right thing. I don't think the logic's that good, but I'll just see where it goes. You certainly are sharp wit. Enough of the titles. Call me Patty. P-A-T-T-I. However, there's something you were a little too knowledgeable about. She should have known about the chisel inside the chessboard. Edgeworth, dear. Gah. Fight on, Mr. Edgeworth. You said you didn't really know much about Knightley. If that's the case, how did you know about the chisel inside the chessboard? Oh, of course, the entrance check.
Objection!
That means he let the chisel through. Enough with the poor excuses. The entrance check? The chessboard wasn't something Knightley brought with him. It was brought to him later by Mr. Key. He didn't even have it when it arrived. Gotcha! And this theme is so good. That's my mistake. I meant the parcel check. Objection. Even if we were to assume there are many yeah, that means he let it think again. Why wasn't such a chisel immediately confiscated? Aye! Look at those shivers. Here's Courtney. Can you tell anybody about the trick to chessboards? I did not. Ooh! Huge slip up. Uh-oh. If no information about our investigation is leaked, then how did you find out? You could not have examined this during the entrance check of the parcel. The parcel check. Certainly, somebody in the board's position would never have let a chisel slip by. Exactly. So answer this, Warden Roland. Watch Oliver Dark at the objection. It's fine. Watch for that bunch of funny snaps though, I will, TN. And how did you learn about the chessboard secret? In that case, I shall answer for you. It's because... Hold it! I give up, Edgeworth, dear. It is as you say. I interrogate Knightley. That's how I learned about it. The chessboard. But please believe me, I didn't kill anyone. Why would he tell you about the chessboard? Enough. It would appear that we've uncovered some vital information. I'll ask you to testify once more, if that's alright with you, Prosecutor Edgeworth. No objections here. Thank you, Edgeworth, dear. I'll do my best. Well then, Warden Roland, I trust there will be no lies from here on out. Her pool's lives are slowly running dry. Soon I will bring out her true nature. Here we go again. I wouldn't go as far as to call it an interrogation. I always make sure to talk to all the new arrivals. Mr. Knightley, yes, we had a little chat. And I took you right back to his cell, and I assure you... That was so much bullshit, I don't even believe it. You speak to nutritionists, you say. He was in the detention center.
Objection!
Your testimony is not solid evidence. It requires more than just understanding. Hold on, Prosecutor Edgeworth. You may begin cross-examination. Thank you for cooperating for once. Yeah, this is long. If it's not interrogation, what is it then? You certainly interrogated the day before the show? Yes, about 3 a.m. on 3 at night. That matches the time of death and night is at the autopsy report. You saw him late in the night today. Wasn't he asleep? Oligarch was attacking at his cell, remember? We had that instantly checked his cell and inquired about the circumstances. I'm sure all the excitement made it hard to sleep. Night was wide awake, you know. So even though you thought it was highly irregular, you still carried out the late night interrogation. For some reason, it may have been irregular, but the truth is I had it moved. You can call it what you like, but it doesn't change the facts. Please excuse him. I'll give him my income. I'm going to go scrolling later. So, what did you mean when you said you had it moved? It was obvious. I spoke to him in my office. The route you used to use with my friend. Please add it to your statement. Of course. Do I present the report here? No. I think I have to press more. I don't have the full story. Run, Miles, run! 3 a.m. I don't think I have to present anything in this yet. Where is your office located exactly? You know that sign in the detention center away? Anyone says no entry? The cell block. Of course. That's my private garden. Oh, I get it. You're going to say I used that route to move the body. Indeed. You must have been able to use it.
Overruled!
No, Badger. No, that's merely a possibility. There's no decisive to support it.
Objection!
Overruled!
That's right. What she said. Point further would be hazardous.
Hold it!
I'm just gonna press everything and get more information. Talk about. Indeed. It was a trifling conversation. What kind of animals you like, what his hobbies were, that sort of thing. Hobbies, I assume you mentioned chess? Yes, that's all that's Knightley ever talked about. When I think about it, the note he had in his room, it probably had something to do with the chess too. So we'll notice on Knightley's note.
Hold it!
Knightley like during the interrogation. He was very honest. Mr. Knightley was... Honest, pal? We talked about a croissant and some kind of product. And then Boston... It's just loving himself.
Hold it!
To himself, there's no way he would have been close now. I hate it. She only hated those. Please add that statement to your testimony. Gotcha.
Objection!
He had no connection. Bullshit. It looks like a record of a chess game. Is there something wrong with it? This is discovered in the victim's cell. It was Knightley's memo. When Roland, we also discovered this note in the very same place. A And not just Nightly Cell, but in Dojins too, correct? Hold it! What are you?
Objection!
Don't you say that you don't know about the chessboard in the special cell. After all, you would even care to deny Dojin's action down to a small detail. No. To be more precise, it wasn't just Dojin that you needed to keep an eye out on. The warden was searching for Dojin's heaven. From the start, I found it strange that the warden interrogated the prisoners personally, since he used his henchmen to threaten harm to our family. When Roland interrogated Dojin to expose them. So, what are you saying? You inspected Dojin, you must have known. And he played the correspondent chess. Arg! And then Knightley appeared, with a chess memo in the hand. He deduced that he and Dojin were connected. He must have arrived at the same conclusion as well. However, you went one step too far in your reasoning. You thought Knightley was one of Dojin's henchmen, who had come to kill you. So that's why you interrogated Knightley, but boy, if the rods won't crack, go after his henchman. In addition, you discovered something when you were interrogating it. Inside his chessboard, you found a portable chisel. A murder weapon! To Warden Roland, the chisel was a symbol of Dojin. And that was the final straw. You believed Knightley was one of Dojin's henchmen and killed him! There's my motive! There'll be no rebuttal. George Courtney, your verdict? Though it is incredibly unfortunate, there seems to be no room for doubt. So that's my verdict. For the murder of Horace Knightley. Hold it! Of course, she's not done yet! Twice my sacred verdict has been interrupted! Who was that? Oh! Warden Roland? Ooh, oh, how strange. Because I really don't understand anything. It would seem the one who doesn't understand is you. Me? Oh, I understand one thing very well. There's one huge contradiction in your logic, Mr. Edgeworth. Whoa. She's flipping out, man! Once she's cornered, she starts spouting nonsense. Pay no aid, George Courtney, your verdict.
Overruled!
Overruled! Fuck you. I'm interested in hearing what the warden has to say. What? Alfonso, I just have one thing I want to say. One? Please take a good look at the autopsy report. The autopsy report? The one I brought with me? I heard exactly what you said earlier, Justine darling. You said the wound was 4 inches deep. 4 inches. No way. It's not the murder weapon! Impossible! How could I have made such an error? Oh, forgive me, goddess of law. Well, I believe that overturns your hypothesis. What do we do now? Or the actual murder weapon is eaten by the crocodile. What we'll do? It'll be alright, pal. Mr. Edwards always. Whoa, hey now, he's gone all white. Hey, you're a defense attorney, aren't you? Isn't there something you can do, pal? Do that turnabout thing! Make some earth-shattering objection! Uncle Ray's a hard worker, but without decisive evidence, we're just whipping a dead horse here. This means hopeless. True killer is Warden Roland. If it's not her, then nothing that happens fit. But the chisel isn't a murder weapon. Are there any other sharp objects here? There are still many mysteries remaining in this case. However, we do not have the evidence to solve them at this present time. We have no choice but to continue this battle in the courtroom.
Objection!
Objection! Thank you, Shields!
Overruled!
Overruled! Are you mocking the court? No, I didn't mean anything like that. You look perplexed, Miles. Though, thought of anything yet? The chisel's not the murder weapon. In that case, what is? No. If the chisel is not the murder weapon, then the whole framing the chisel makes no sense anymore. Security Edgeworth? By the way, any basic statements will be punished accordingly. It's no good. Can't think of anything. I need more time. I regret to say, I have no... Hold it. Hmm? No, Mr. Edgeworth. Remember what Mr. Shields said? If we were to give up now, Simon will... Have you forgotten that sad look on his face? Lag. He was the one who suffered most from Nathan's death. If we can't save him, who will? Besides, Simon believes in us. We can give up. Okay. Miles, looks like you found a good partner. It's like little Kay says. If you're backed into a corner, think of your client. Keep fighting until the very end. Isn't that the feeling you're getting? Gregory, your old man. No matter what troubles you face, you would have always turned your things around to save his client. It's a good... You've got his blood in you, right? In that case, you're the one who can turn this around. Judge Courtney, that look in your eyes has suddenly changed. If you do intend to speak, you better be prepared to face the consequences. Your logic thus far has been misplaced numerous times. So is yours, bitch! If it happens again, I will consider you unfit to call yourself a prosecutor. Fuck off. And you hand over your badge. That's right. My reasoning about this case has indeed been misplaced numerous times. I've made grave Wait. My logic is misplaced? Besides, I cannot condone the waste of time. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, second most badass defense attorney, I will announce my verdict. That's it. I have to turn my logic around. My logic isn't misplaced, it's been misled. Finds the defendant, Simon Key.
Objection!
3 times! Isn't it a little early to hand down a verdict? Actually, I think it's rather late. Don't you agree, Justine, darling? Enlighten us. What? Roll. Try to remember the eyewitness accounts about his dog and his absence from the eyewitness and the absence from the animal show. When I first heard that information, my suspicions immediately fell on Doshin.
Overruled!
Let's say 4 times a charm. You're telling your previous failings.
Hold it!
Hold it. But was that not the killer's aim? What if we assumed that it was their intention to start? Of course, the chisel served the same purpose. Yeah, if the chisel's not the murder weapon, then the whole thing falls apart. Was stabbed in the same spot multiple times. This showed that he was stabbed with the chisel after the real weapon was removed. So, okay. I wanted to use that as a thinking the chisel was the murder weapon. Why? That's because this killer wanted us to think the chisel was the murder weapon to get Doshin expelled. What a Roland! You made use of this chisel's image. Chisel's image? What are you trying to say?
Hold it!
Mr. Domestic, when you see this chisel, what does it suggest to you? Something like Doshin is the killer, right? Now you do understand. That was the warden's aim. Ah, she wanted us to suspect the person with the chisels. Indeed, this was her plan from the very beginning. To make sure he goes out to be the killer. I understand your logic. It is true that the warden did not think kindly of it. But you understand, don't you? This alone does not prove she's the killer. As I thought, it's not enough. The remaining chance is for me to find the real murder weapon. If you otherwise believe this conversation is over, I can prove it if I found the real murder weapon.
Objection!
Objection! It doesn't matter what you say. We did a clean sweep of this place. If the Sebastian says, in the end, we could not find any weapons. In other words, such proof is impossible.
Objection!
No. No. The murder weapon must be still somewhere in this prison. As long as this exists. The security gates! You remember its name after all. Are you mocking me? It's because of those things that you can't make it in and out of this place. Aha! Right. As long as those security gates, the murder weapon should still be here. that also means no weapon could have been brought into the prison. And yet we're back to the same mystery after all. Just Courtney? Prosecutor Edgeworth, surely you have realized, if the real murder weapon is still in the prison, one must also consider how it got there in the first place. True, the chisel was concealed within the chessboard. But the chisel is not the real murder weapon, which means the real weapon must have been smuggled in somehow. Wait, can you prove that? How would one have brought the weapon into the prison? Evidence! The evidence that she used from the precinct! That's it! She used... That's what I something suspected. She used the evidence from the precinct to pin it on Dojin. But... that's it! She could have used that. What did 100%? What did they want me to percent? Is it the chessboard? No, chessboard's not the...
Take that!
It's a chessboard. Oh, sorry, so that's what you bring...
Overruled!
No. I'm disappointed in you. There is a way besides sending it in a package. The tunnel?
Take that!
Overruled!
I'm just a bit stumped because I know what they're trying to say, but I don't know how to put it on that.
Take that!
This? Fuck you!
Overruled!
I know what they're trying to make me say, but I don't know how they want me to prove it. Wait. I can't present a person. What do they want me to present? I already tried the blueprint. Are you talking about the circuit breaker? I'm gonna say stay just to save time because this is getting annoying.
Take that!
Nope. Sorry, I'm cheating, but I'm trying to say what the right word is because we know how it happened.
Take that!
Did it mean the sensors? Nope. It's not the floor plan, it's not the scene of the crime. It's not the tunnel.
Take that!
Nope.
Take that!
This. God! They wanted me to not say how it got in. They wanted me to say, hey, this bell is missing a knife. Kind of annoying. Sorry, guys. That wasn't even fair. That was me trying to understand what their logic was going. Look at this. My bells. There are only 2 in the world. So they wanted me to say, hey, the bell needs to have a knife. Only 2? They're custom made, attached to my knife and Anubis' collar. Even though I can only rely on my ears, I can easily identify them. Alas, one of them is confiscated and is not my possession. It's possible the murder weapon was brought in as confiscated evidence. Okay, there. That's how I wanted to say it, but apparently that's how I had to prove it. Say, hey, the bell! Kind of a roundabout way, but I'll take it. What? Doshi's knife was confiscated and stored on the premise. Furthermore, a bell was attached to the knife. It can be! The bell and the chisel. Exactly, the killer took it from the knife and reattached it to the chisel. Knife lease. The killer probably wore gloves when they made the switch. She made the chisel out to be the murderer by touching Doshi's bell, and in doing so made Doji appear to be the culprit. Furthermore, the handling of said evidence that this bell really belonged to was only possible from someone with proper authority. Who, sir? Who had the authority? Why don't we ask the warden what she thinks? You can't find bells anywhere. Anyone could have attached it, right? I see. So you don't know. These bells are Doshi's trademark. There are only 2 of in the world. What? What? So attaching the bell would have naturally make you the killer. Do you have evidence that I have a knife? You don't, do you? The knife is in the gator. What's up, kitty? Of course, I understand. In that case, Mr. the Best Day, I'd like to request an investigation immediately. Eh? Ah, but if you find it, it'll be problematic for me. It doesn't matter now. If necessary, we reveal the truth. You are a prosecutor, are you not? Well, even if you say that... Curse this useless prosecutor! If only you had the investigative rights. Besides, we can't investigate without the warden's permission, right? There's no way she would approve. She would have no choice but to investigate herself. If you don't have evidence, there's no use to continue this conversation. The gods of law does not smile upon those with no evidence. Just continue in the courtroom. Not good. My God! We're giving more time. She should definitely destroy the evidence. It seems we have no choice but to raise an objection and stall for time. I don't have anything definite. Is that really acceptable? Would you really like me to do something this reckless? No, not good. Now's not the time for hesitation. Right now, I'm not the prosecutor, but an attorney's assistant. I need to protect my client. I'm the only one who can save him now. In that case, even if it's 1 in a million chance, I have to take it. It's sink or swim. Should I raise an objection? Raise the fucking objection to the roof! It almost feels like I've turned into a sort of bluffing defense attorney. He knows, like, crap, I'm turning into Phoenix. But right now, I can't come to a standstill here.
Objection!
Hold it! Prosecutor Edgeworth? What now? I just realized something. What would that be? Pray tell. Naturally, the whereabouts of the real murder weapon. Doshi's knife. Mr. Edgeworth? Is that really true? Yes. Though it's a lie. I find it hard to believe. If this isn't a bluff, is it? You underestimate me. The word bluff doesn't exist in my dictionary. This is bad for my heart. There's no way you could know, because such a thing doesn't even exist. Well then, Pigeon Linus, where is the real murder weapon? Think. Somewhere the police didn't look. A blind spot, it is an animal-filled prison. A hiding spot the warden would have completely competented. Hiding place? Come to think of it. It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth. Hello, Ali. The same method? No! It couldn't be, could it? But there aren't many ways to hide things from an investigator's eye. Prosecutor Edward, how long do you intend to keep us waiting? It's possible, but I'm gonna take a big gamble here. Play where it is here.
Take that!
Here in the courtyard? Indeed. That's not enough information. Please show us more in more detail. Where's the real murder weapon hidden? To be fact, in the alligator's mouth. That's it. Back then. The metal detector went off and it wasn't eating a lot. What's the matter, detective? It looks like the metal detector is reacting to this alligator. Really? Why? Of course, that's why the metal detector reacted. There's Courtney. I'd like you to take a look at this. The chisel? Wasn't that just the fake murder weapon? Doshin hid this chisel inside his dog's mouth. Now the real murder weapon was hidden in very much the same way. Uh-oh! Look at her. The real murder weapon is in the pond, inside the alligator. What? What? You can confirm that the metal detector reacted to the alligator. Judge Courtney, please have the inside of the alligator examined. I give my consent. We'll have to call a veterinarian. I can make that little girl open her mouth. Thank you, Regina. You're useful. Can I help? Yes, go ahead. Warden Roland! Discovering the real weapon will settle this matter once and for all. Why don't you just do the honorable thing and confess now? What would I have confessed to? In that case, you just have to wait for your fate to be sealed. We found it, sir! This is where you said it would be. It's over. Patricia Rowland, the real murder weapon is none other than Dojin's knife. And the one who murdered Horace United can only be you! And my phone went off. Dojin was the evil one. I didn't do anything wrong! It was completely reasonable. That guy was one of Dojin's henchmen. If he never come to my house, I could have still be happy. My special paradise! He ruined it, all of it. Him! That no good assassin! Him! God, they were all foxes? They were all foxes? Damn, that was... She doesn't just wear she really wears those animals. What? She freaked out. Told you to pay attention. And it makes sense now. Mr. The Best Day of the Best, we have the results. The best day of the best? Looks like even Francis would have it tough. We found traces of Nandy's blood on Dojin's knife. It was just as you said. You're the best, Mr. The Best Day. Alright, good job, but don't stop there. Keep the praise coming. Yes, sir! You're so incredible! It brings tears to my eyes. Oh, these poor people. See, even prepared houses beneath all the fur. Yeah, how nice of her. From sorrow? Well done, Sebastian. Next comes the follow-up investigation. Huh? What are you talking about, Justine? Hasn't the case been solved already? You've not yet confirmed if Knightley truly was one of Dojin's headmen. There's also a chance that Warden jumped to conclusions. Ow! Ow! That is the remaining uncertainty in this case. Anyways, let's keep investigating. Hey, you there, come with me! Since I'm the best, the truth will appear before me first. When that moment arrives, make sure you don't miss it. Yes, sir! I'm looking forward to witnessing your first-rate ability. Let's go! Let's go! What a dweeb. We live in troubled times, wouldn't you agree? The would-be assassin of the president was found murdered in the prison. Knightley had not planned to assassinate the president. The truth is not as vital as she seemed to believe it to be. Not to the world, and not to the law. That can't be right! I believe what you will. However, as long as Prosecutor Edgeworth remains a prosecutor, it is an inescapable reality. A prosecutor is not someone who demands a guilty verdict. That's what I believe. Those are merely your values. The law is not a plaything of anyone's person. If you will not submit to that, you will not be well prepared for the consequences. You do well to be prepared for the consequences. Jesus, she's still a bitch. What's that supposed to mean, pal? Don't tell me you're gonna... Now then, this is where I must take my leave, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Bitch. Piss off! Courtney's right. The law should not serve any person's desire. However, if the truth is bent as a result of that, can that really be called justice? Hey, he's free. Ah, Simon! Monkey! The boss! What happened? They said you could come out already? Well, honestly, I don't know for sure. All of a sudden, they were like, "You're free to go, and you should thank Mr. Edgeworth." Well, that's because he found out who the real murderer was. Oh, really? He did? Mr. Edgeworth? No way, no way, no way! Even if you grab me like that, it's useless. I'm innocent after all. You can't make me guilty. Simon, Simon, you should thank him, you know? You're right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to thank you too. Good grief. Mr. Defense Attorney, can I just have one more question? Yes, you may, but I'm not a defense attorney. I thought that Knightley and I were friends. No, I mean best friends. I always thought we were. You don't think so anymore? Well, I'm just wondering. There were some things I had no idea about. Like how he could have hated someone enough to kill them. That's why maybe he never trusted me either? Simon, that's not true. You're lying, because if I had known, I could have stopped him. I would have told him he had no need to be angry with anyone. Mr. Keys, I don't think he disliked you either. Let's show him proof that Mr. Knightley trusted him. The chessboard.
Take that!
That's what I gave to. Knightley hid a chisel inside it. Most likely to aid in his escape. Yeah, escape? He used me? He trusted in you. He knew you'd bring it to him without looking into it and without question. And in doing so, you were caught up in everything. Oh, well, Knightley, you idiot! Looks like he gets it. Simon's not as dumb as he looks after all. I'm sure he'll be back to normal by tomorrow. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Oh, I'll be strong. I'll become a splendid wild animal tamer for Knightley's sake. Excellent. That's the spirit. Monkey controlling him. What's he doing? Ah, I almost forgot. If you'd like, please come to our next show. Whoa, lag. Oh hey, look who it is! It's the magician. I'll also be performing in it. Big Berry Circus coming today. Big Berry Circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages. We know this guy. Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's go, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I'll think about it. Well, we need to get back to practicing right away. You'll be breaching today. What? The tiger? No way, no way, no way! It'll be fine. He's a good boy. No way. There's no way it'll be fine. Oh, what a pansy still. Please cut me a break! Balls! And there they go. Clap, 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 clap. But man, bravo, bravo. You really put a good show today, Miles. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Shields. Without your help, she might have gotten away. Not to mention allowing us to continue the investigation. Oh man, cut it out already. You're gonna make me blush. I never know when you're being serious. Uncle Ray is always serious. So how was it, Miles? How did it feel to be a defense attorney? To save people? A defense attorney? But that really took me back. It was just like being next to your old man again. I feel like it's been a good while since I felt this good. But well, it was somewhat difficult to say it was a good thing. Come on, Miles. Are you sure you don't want to be a defense attorney? What? You know, pick up where your old man left off. Don't you want to save people like he did? What are you talking about, pal? Mr. Edward is a prosecutor. But is it really that unnatural for a prosecutor to become a defense attorney these days? Unusual isn't the problem here. Hey, don't be so upset. It's normal, you know. Normal. It's not normal, pal. You always make for a powerful defense team. You make a powerful defense team. Mr. Shields, I'm a prosecutor. And Uncle Ray's a defense attorney. That's why I'm being serious about this. Well, that's just my opinion. Feel free to drop by anytime if you have a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you. Ooh. Bye. Follow in my father's footsteps? Me, become a defense attorney. He always wanted to become one. Become a defense attorney just like my dad. Oh, this is a new sprite frame. Should I become a defense attorney? Like my father? The end. God, that was a long part. The inheritance turnabout. Wait, that's Miles' we're playing as his dad next case? Ooh. This rabbit hole goes deep. But, alas, I know how long these things go, so I'm going to end it here. And 2-hour stream is just good enough. 2 hours of fun. We ended the case, and this is a good stopping point. Let's be honest here. This is a very good stopping point. Yeah, I'm going to do that. There. Good idea, blah, blah. Thumbs up. Anywho, if you were charged with joy, please check out the archive for the rest of the footage. Check out our main YouTube channel. Check out our Twitter. Twitter to know when we're live. And here's my personal Twitter and such, so you know what I'm up to. Because I do stream during the week on my personal stream as an editor. Which is just something. The best moment. Yeah, we're gonna see in the next chapter what it's about. And also check out Brian, check out Brownie, and check out Kibatu for everything. This is Kotlol of Joy Charge Gamers signing out with Ace Attorney Investigations 2. And I will see you next time when the inherited turnabout happens. I am legitimately curious. Stay charged and remember, you're awesome. I really need to work on my insight. I hope you all enjoyed. So long, people, and well, what else can I say? I'm Stilly. Bye. Oh wait. Do we have anyone to raid? The thing is, around this hour, there's not many people to stream it. I'm gonna check real quick who we're gonna raid. Ah! I have a friend who we can raid. This is a friend of mine. He's a good friend of my wife. And he's streaming right now. So we're gonna raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid. I will see you all there. We're gonna go to him and we're gonna say hi to him. Be nice to him. He doesn't even subscribe and that kind of thing, but he's a cool dude. See you all there. Catch you all later. And bye-bye. I want to end the stream, not start a new one. Go away. Yeah, thank you, XSplit. Oh my god. Right now. Why won't XSplit end it?
I'm doing an inverted C this time. Yeah, I'm Red Cinder. Already no. Just a variety streamer. Usually go on weekends.